And you may be surprised to know that Nova Scotia has the highest rates of Crohn's disease in Canada, and thousands in our region are impacted by the challenges of living with Crohn's and colitis. One way you can make a difference is by taking part in the Gutsy Walk on Sunday, June 1st. It is your chance to literally step up to raise funds for new treatment options and ultimately a cure. The Gutsy Walks takes place at several locations across Atlantic Canada, and our next guest will be participating in Halifax, rain or shine. So please welcome Gutsy Walk Honorary Chair for the Maritimes, Carly Hunt, and her colleague, Sydney Hiltz. Thank you both for coming in this morning.
Hi there, thanks for having us.
Now, you both have different reasons for walking. Let's begin with you, Carly. First of all, you were diagnosed with Crohn's at age 14. Why is it important for you to put your whole heart and soul into getting awareness out about this walk?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I'm so grateful and honored to be the honorary chair for the Maritime Provinces for the Gutsy Walk for 2025. I was diagnosed at the age of 14, and I've seen firsthand the impact that Crohn's and Colitis Canada has on folks, whether you're recently diagnosed, whether you're a friend or family, or whether you just want to learn more. And the Gutsy Walk is an incredible day filled with community, hope, storytelling, and ultimately fundraising to raise funds to try to find a cure for these diseases.
There is no cure?
There is no cure.
Yeah. No, Sydney, you are walking for a very different reason. Can you tell us why you're doing the event?
Yeah, so when I was growing up, so my mom had ulcerative colitis, and I saw the impacts as, having a loved one with the disease. Unfortunately, she did pass away in 2021 with colon cancer, which people with Crohn's and colitis do have a higher probability of getting.
Yeah, and I'm sorry to hear about that story about your mom, but it is wonderful that you are honoring her memory by participating this weekend. We can help you do that by participating as well. For a lot of people, they don't realize exactly what Crohn's and colitis is. Maybe give us an overview of what these diseases look like.
Absolutely. So irritable bowel disease, IBD, consists of Crohn's and colitis, and these are diseases that impact the GI tract with some inflammation, and it impacts your body's ability to digest food in a healthy way. And living with Crohn's disease, there's so many different medications and treatment plans, but I'm so grateful for the healthcare system at the IWK Children's Center and the adult healthcare system. And it's so important to be able to rely on your friends and family for support throughout the entire process.
Yeah, well, I had a very close friend in university. She still lives with very serious colitis. She was often in hospital. She was on my track team. Sometimes the stress would be so great from trying to balance school and running that she would end up hospitalized, and it was really challenging for her and all of her friends.
Yeah.
And this is why, Sydney, that you must find that as a family member, just supporting someone who's living with these conditions can be challenging.
Yeah, it definitely can be. I think, just making sure that you're educated and listening and just there to support them is really the biggest thing. And I feel like it can really help a lot for those who are suffering with the disease.
So let's remind people right now at home how they can participate this week. There are walks all over Atlantic Canada.
Absolutely. So across the Maritime Provinces, there are walks. I'll be participating in the Halifax Walk at Shuey Park next Sunday, June 1. And there's many other walks in New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, and Prince Edward Island as well. To find out more about where the walks are specifically, there's a few rural walks, and then as well in larger cities, you can go to Crohn's and Colitis website, and they'll guide you in the direction of which walk would be closest to you.
Perfect. I visited the website. It's very intuitive. Everything you need to know to participate or fundraise is there, and we put that on our website to make it easy for you to find. Maybe, Sydney, I'll give you the last word. Why would you want to encourage people watching right now to come out on June 1st and support the walk in their community?
I think, it's more than just a fundraiser or a walk. It is a community, and just seeing the supports that people provide and being able to advocate for those who have the disease, it's just a really great thing, and the community is really big. So it's just nice to go out and see and participate and be part of.
Wonderful. Thank you both for coming in this morning.
Thank you.
And again, we put the information about the Gutsy Walk on our website, and this whole interview will be up actually later this morning for you to check out. We're going to take a break and be back with more CTV Morning Live right after this.